Yes, YouTube. It's been pretty quiet for me this month because nothing's really going on. Not really much drops. It's the holiday. Most people get all their back stuff. It's gifts, but not much from me. I was going to go ahead and upgrade my cell phone this month, but instead I got a new car. It ain't really new, it's a used car, but it's still one of the newer models. Usually I get a used car that's like a decade old or something, but I actually got a 2017 Honda Accord V6 model. I wanted the 2016 that had navigation and all the features, but unfortunately there was issues with it at the store, so they had to hold on to it and fix that thing up. Instead, they gave me the 2017 model without the navigation, and I got it cheaper, but I really wanted the navigation because if you know anything about these Honda Accords with the 9th generation, I believe it is, there's already 2 screens in the car. So who wants to have 3 screens in their car just for the GPS, right? A whole nother screen for a GPS. Wow. But regardless, I got a new car because the one I had was lemon, and it was really undrivable, so I had to get something different. Something new. I'm happy about it regardless, because now I can get to my appointments instead of constantly depend on others regardless. But it's never good when you gotta make payments, when you owe something now. Usually I pay everything up front, one payment, but this time I couldn't do it this time, but I needed something really bad, so I opted to do payments on it. As you can tell, I actually woke up recently, but my hair's at a short point, which I have these phases where it just sticks out. Crazy, right? But it's gonna get long enough which I can just slick it back like I usually do. But I got the towel, what they call it, cowl lick. Yeah, they're kind of crazy, but I do have something to show off. Just giving an update, nothing really amazing. Just I got a huge order. I thought I was going to do a month of saving, but that car and my insurance done jumped up now. I used to pay $40 something, like $47 a month. It's going to be like $140 something now, 3 times as much. So, but I needed a car. I needed a car. So, the reason why I got this video up. Came a little bit later than it's supposed to, but another horror pack. Let's see how they did from last month. Okay, off bat, I don't know if I have this already or if they put this out before, but I don't think so. Because usually they're good at not putting no dubs out. But got Victor Crowley. And that's the 4th movie out the Hatchet series. I guess you want to call it, the reboot of it all. But I always enjoy the Hatchet movies. I don't know about the 4th one. I really didn't look into it much. It was anything like the other 3. It's got to be good, right? But I can definitely add that to the collection because I know I got at least 2 of those other movies. I just gotta get the 3rd one now. But, we got The Reef. This I already know about. I don't have it in the collection. But it's another shark movie, but one of the decent ones, because there's some sorry ones out there. But The Reef. Another one I don't have is Meg. I don't have Meg. That's something I would really like eventually one day. And here's the horror pack, limited edition. It's the I'm Dreaming of a White Doomsday. I have no idea. Like so usually the horror pack limited editions, I have no idea what the movie's about. They're usually always a blind watch. It looks entertaining. It goes with the holidays, so that's also a plus. Oh, look at that! We got a whole bunch of awards for it. So apparently it gotta be pretty good, so definitely gotta watch that, see how that goes. Now here's something that kind of surprised, because usually I'll be on Blu-ray.com and trying to see what comes out every week, and usually that's how I do my purchases. But I've seen this, but I never purchased it. I always wondered what it was about though. That's a Climax Special Collector's Edition. It looks very interesting, especially on the back. And it's one of those fresh Rotten Tomatoes certifieds. You always see that little mark on there. I've got a few of those. This one, like I said, I passed on. But I'm happy that horrorpack put it in, you know, so I can actually see how it goes. I know absolutely nothing about this movie at all, you know, so that's gonna be a pretty good watch for me. But one thing I know is the wrapping on it was kind of crazy. I hate wrappings that's just glued on the ends of the side of movies, man, because it's hard to rip off, and it's always a little piece that's still stuck. There's no way for you to really peel it off. It's just stuck in with an ugly glue mark on there. You can't really see it that well, but I hate when they do that, because, you know, I put everything on my displays, and then you just see just tape or whatever you want, wrapping stuck with glue on there. So how did this fare off with last month's? And well, let's put it this way: October was kind of and you would think they would go all out for it. November's was pretty good, but to me, this one was a much better one drop compared to the other months. You know, to me, I would say this December's was a pretty great drop. You know, I approve. This one of the better drops. Out this whole year, could be the best drop they ever did. Almost. I'll probably say the top 3. It's probably the 3rd best drop they've done this year. I know that Victor Crowley had a slipcover at one point, but you know, after 3 months, it's never a guarantee. So I may have to go online and see if there's a slipcover I can buy for it, because I love slipcovers. So there is a few other things I can show off that I did get. Ain't really much. Like, I added some of the stuff I'm pretty sure I showed last video, but just make up say I got something. I put it in there too. Let's see what we got here. I'm pretty sure I showed off RoboCop before. Whenever I had American Werewolf of London, I showed off. So here's RoboCop. It's pretty good. I love when they do collected nice limited edition where it got a case to put in, got the movie, got a nice size book to go with it to read up on, and then it got like a poster. I like when Arrow does this. They need to do more classic titles and just drop limited editions like this. I'm pretty sure I showed off Silver Bullet. I've been waiting for this to come out. Classic movie. I love the design for it. And we got the Fly collection. Got all the Fly movies. I mean, all of them. Just I don't like the design for it, unfortunately. It's just like one big giant mashup of but they did drop a nice collection for it finally. You know, you ain't gotta get them all separately. And actually, I do got some. I forgot. My Vinegar Syndrome. I know I haven't showed none of those off. Vinegar Syndrome did. Well, you know, every Black Friday they have a big giant drop. And then they make some extra covers and stuff for the other movies, but I usually do a big buy from them. We got the Angel collection. I just remember the first 2 movies. I never knew there was a 3rd one, but got a nice little case for it. I love how they did the opening for it. They went out for this one. 3 movie stuff. Christmas Evil, and yeah, that's like another crazy Christmas movie right there. Got Savage Dawn, Vice Academy 1 through 3. I thought it was gonna be kind of like, you know, Police Academy or something. I don't know what if these one of those special type of movies, you know, that vulgar, the more extra in there, you know. But I picked that up, you know. I thought it was gonna be a comedy, but it seems to be popping more in there. The Candy Snatchers. This looked like a real crazy movie here. Kind of like, what do you call it? What's it? The Last House on the Left or something? Yeah, that was a crazy movie too. The original. Pledge Night. You know, I said Vinegar Syndrome does really good on their slipcovers. This is probably the best type of slipcover sale because they got more durability. They just go out for it, you know. Sometimes the covers are pretty ugly, like this one, Beyond Evil. And so here's their Pride and Joy. I got actually the 4K. See, I got the 4K. I upgraded for it. And it's still got the same slipcover as the Blu-ray. And there's Tammy and the T-Rex. And it's kind of like how they did the Jack Frost one, where you move it and it changes a little bit more of a 3D look. Had to buy that, you know. And them changing it to upgrading it to a 4K is a plus. More people are starting to do that now. Go with the 4K Ultra, so that's a plus. Got Spookies, and this seems to be a cult following for Spookies. I've never seen Spookies, so that's kind of amazing to me to know that this was actually going to be a pretty good drop when people was already looking forward to it. So it came with both foam covers. I got the other cover pulled up. If you pre-ordered, you know, the whole bundle, you get both covers instead of, you know, just buying one or the other. This cover sold out faster than any others. Luther the Greek, they added a slip cover for it, so I scooped it up. It's Luther the Geek. Did I say Greek or Geek? Pretty sure I said Geek. The Vineyard. Now this one I seen, you know, before of I believe Mystery Science Theater had it up. So I already knew about this movie, and I just scooped it up because, you know, just because. I think it was Mystery Science Theater, or it was the other Fallout branch they had of it, you know. But that's Vinegar Syndrome. I said I bought quite a bunch of their drops, you know. One big giant drop. I'm pretty sure I didn't show that in the last video. Then we got, you know, like Mills Creek, they dropping Bare Bones and what you got, WB. Warner Brothers is dropping some of the older titles, but they're also bare bone, but sometimes it's cheap, sometimes it's a little bit more expensive. Here we got Sony falling into the same category, bringing out some of their old movies. Got Look Who's Talking, just a real throwback right there. And it's got a lot of sentimental value to me because, you know, it's a movie I watched with my mom when it first came out, you know, so it's funny, hilarious to me, you know. Look Who's Talking, just the first one. They do have a second one. I think they tried to reboot it before, but first two are the classic, you know. The second one had Roseanne doing the voice for the female baby, and this one is such a classic with John Travolta on the. And it's unfortunately bare bones. It's only got a commentary. I'm really disappointed in these companies who finally bringing out the movies, the classic ones, you know, that we wanted. You know, kudos to that. But if you're not gonna put full value like some of these other companies who try and buy your, you know, your purchases, like, you know, Screen Factory, Shout Factory, and all these other companies, and they want to put all the goodies on there, give it to them. Don't just put it out for yourself and then just release a commentary or a trailer for it and just be thinking we're happy about it. Give us all the good stuff. So we want all you can cram into the movie. That's what we want. I thought I was going to have a slipcover. You know, it's supposed to be a 30th anniversary, and it's not. Got Deadly Premonition Origins for the Nintendo Switch. And this one got a collector's case, you know, with some pins. You know, I don't think I'm gonna open it up, you know, because I'm stick with the PlayStation I didn't get a PlayStation Collector Edition when it dropped because it sold out quickly, and apparently I can't find a good one with a good price. But I might just get the standard for the PlayStation. It's cheap because there's no trophies or anything for the Switch, so I don't see no purpose of opening it up or anything. So keep it sealed up, put it up with the collection. And then finally we got the t-shirts. I've got some t-shirts I can show off. This is Cavity Colors, and they brought 2 of their out of print specs. This is Return of the Living Dead classic, real classic. And this is the third Evil Dead 2 t-shirt I had got. And I think this is with Terror Threads. They had a limited exclusive one that came up. I went ahead and scooped up. I really liked the design, so I had to buy it. Sometimes some of these other companies got limited editions that look better than whatever they put out. And this was one I had to get. And of course I got one in being cleaned. I can't show off, but I will show it in the next video. This one got to be cleaned, but I didn't put into the hamper yet or anything to be cleaned up yet. And that's Krampus. And this one is with also Cavity Colors. That's correct. Cavity Colors did a much better one. Fried Rags I was going to get, but it just seemed like dull colors. I didn't want to get no dull colors. And since Cavity Color put theirs out, and it looked so good. I loved the design. I had to scoop theirs up instead. No, Gertie. No. It's okay. She won't let go. Okay, Gertie, you can have it. If you go to Cavity Colors, they brought out another out of print one, the Fog. So that's the Fog right there. I can't show it because she getting real grumpy about it. She was laying on it, but it's a nice design, one of the older models. I went ahead and scooped it up as a 2-for-1, because they had a nice free shipping deal on there. I don't think I have any of the other ones all the other ones that I haven't shown is unfortunately being washed. So I apologize. I will show that in the next video. But I love these t-shirts. Sometimes they can get pricey, but if they don't sell out, you can get them on the deals because they do have end of sale deals on Fried Rags, and I believe Cavity Colors is going to have a end of the year deal. I got one of the coupons. I don't know who it's from. I think it's Cavity Colors, but 20 to 50% off their site, whatever is available still. That's good. And I said that's when you want to get those deals, but sometimes these shirts do sell out whenever they first put them up. So like I said, December is a slow month. I'm sorry there ain't nothing much out. It's a plus for me, but at the same time I just bought a car. So January I gotta first make that payment, and guess what else? Square Enix wants the price of Final Fantasy VII Remake on January as well, so I gotta fork that open. Plus the 3 times insurance payment. January is not going to be nice to me. So actually, I'm gonna save maybe a couple $100 this month, but next month I don't think I'm gonna have anything to save. Hopefully I will. There's gonna be a few drops, but I know that everything's slow. I don't really have family or nobody, no friends. All my friends done turned their back on me. Whenever they found out I had like real bad depression, like some military issues, PTSD, they just didn't want to deal with it. They went on with their lives, unfortunately. But it is what it is. I'm still here, still here. I have issues, but I'm still here. Sad, I know, but regardless, I'm happy. I got my games, my movies. I keep myself entertained. I try to keep myself doing things so I don't get too depressed, sad and do nothing. But for all y'all who do suffer from PTSD and depression, man, I feel for y'all. Just get yourself into a routine. You don't want to fall down to that dark path. You know? I know how it feels. Like I said, I got myself a car. I'm doing some of these upgrades, you know, so looking forward to things. Y'all take care.